Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Space Medic. There is a lot going on in the world of Star Citizen this weekend, so we got quite a bit to go over. I'm going to do my best to condense this down into the smallest video possible. Before we get into that, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with others. And with that out of the way, let's get into it. We have the return of Jumptown, or Jumptown 2.0 as it's called. We have the return of Jumptown 2.0. This is a universe-wide event, a player-based wide event, and it's going to allow you to either be a criminal or a law-abiding citizen that's actually going to be helping out the security in the system. If you want to take the lawful path, you have to make sure you have no crime stat. If you have any crime stat at all, this will not work for you. Get to a zero crime stat, either serve your time in jail, pay the fine, whatever you need to do, get to a zero crime stat if you're running the lawful path. Accept a mission from Crusader Security. Now, after you do this, you'll be given missions where you can go pick up drug boxes that you will take to your closest LEO port. For example, if the mission is taking place at Jumptown, you would take those boxes to Port Olisar. When you deliver them successfully, now remember, players can attack you while you're doing this, so there is some risk involved. Once you successfully do this, you will receive AUEC as a bonus on top of all of the prices for the drugs that you deliver. Now, for the unlawful path, this is a pretty popular path as well. You can have a crime stat, and you actually have to have a crime stat in order for this to work for the unlawful route. You can't go into it clean, commit some sort of crime, get a crime stat, you're good to go. Except the mission from Rudo. He is located on Grimhex in that back room, and he will require a buy-in for the mission. They didn't say what that's going to be, but just keep that in mind. When you're doing the unlawful path, all of your drugs have to be taken to Grimhex to be sold off, regardless of where the mission is. So it's a little bit harder than the lawful path. However, you get bonuses on top of the price for each successfully delivered box. So the potential for making money is much higher going the unlawful route than the lawful route, because it's going to be harder. And you're going to get tagged, by other players. You remember, players are in this. There's a ton of people that do this normally. And if, you're on the wrong side or if you're acting shady, players could take you out. There are some times where the community will sit in the area and they'll actually offer protection services. This is how big and intense this event is. It's really fun to see, and it's a great thing to be a part of. So if you're contemplating getting the game, this is the weekend where, if you want to have good player interaction, this might be the event for you. For a brief rundown of how you actually get started doing this, you need to open up your memory glass, navigate to the priority category underneath the general tab for the lawful path, or your personal tab for the unlawful path. It'll give you the coordinates for the drug lab and where you need to go to sell the packages. Now, once you get to the bunker where the drugs are, there's going to be a machine that spits out the packages for you. When there are players there, I'm going to give you a quick tip. A lot of the times they'll line up. If everyone's playing fair, you're playing nice, everyone's going to line up. Do not cut. If you cut, you're going to get shot. You have to fly back and do it all over again. So, either wait your turn. If no one's there, grab all the boxes you want. If people are there, there's going to be a box spawning every 30 seconds. Wait your turn, grab your box, load up your ship if you want, and then take it to where you need to drop off the packages. So that's Jumptown, and I highly recommend you guys trying it out if you want a unique, fun, interesting way to make some money. That's not your average, go here, shoot these people, shoot this ship, so on and so forth. If that's not your style, there's still the Nine Tails event, and that's pretty interesting. This is a pretty cool event because it involves the Nine Tails gang, that is a gang inside of the Star Citizen universe. They have locked down a certain point in Crusader space that's going to prevent people from quantuming in and out, and it's up to you, the player, to help the security get rid of that blockade. And this only shows up when the mission's actually active. Remember, it's a dynamic event, so it's not going to be active all the time. You can either help the security with combat, or you can deliver supplies to the area, medical supplies. This is great for all you space medics out there. Now, just like Jumptown 2.0, if you guys want to take the unlawful route, you can actually help the Nine-Tail gang. They don't go into a lot of detail with this, so it's going to be up to you to discover what's going on. Once I get into the game and I actually have a chance to play this event, I'll give you guys an update and let you know what it's like actually helping the Ninetales. But I imagine it's going to be something similar to the Jumptown, where you're going to actually need a crime stat to get in. Now, how do you get into this mission? Well, an audible warning is going to sound, and it's going to notify all players of a station in distress due to the Ninetales gang activity. After several warnings, a priority mission will become available in the General tab on your mobiGlas. This is going to point you in the right direction and get you to the station in trouble, and then you're going to get a second mission that's going to actually tell you how to deal with the Ninetales blockade. Now, this is the mission for all of you pilots out there, because there's going to be waves and waves of enemies. This is not going to be something that you can do by yourself, it seems. So hopefully you have some other players coming with you to actually deal with these attackers. They're going to be the good guys doing some scans, and you have to prevent them from getting destroyed while they're doing that. Players can choose to join either side, remember, so you might have to actually fight other players in a PvP environment. It's not only going to be PvE. So just keep that in mind. Once you get through the blockade, you're going to get another mission in your mobiGlas, so keep an eye on the priority tab. Once this happens, you have to neutralize the rest of the Ninetales fleet. You'll need to be in the same area with the distress station, and at this stage, things will get wild, to use CIG's own words, as the Ninetale gang brings out the biggest guns for a battle of epic proportions. Now, this is a direct quote from CIG. This is going to be huge, and it seems like it's going to be a very fun event. Now, although this is a weekend of dynamic events, they do have a different schedule. So, the Ninetales Lockdown, it's going to have 3 events on Thursday, June 30th. It's going to be at 1 a.m. Pacific time, 7 a.m. Pacific time, and 3 p.m. Pacific time. So keep that in mind if you're wanting to get into the action on Thursday. On Friday, it's pretty similar. However, they only have 2 events at 1 a.m. and 7 a.m. Pacific time. Now, on Monday, July 4th and Tuesday, July 5th, they have the same schedule at 1 a.m., 7 a.m., and 3 p.m. Pacific time. For those of you wanting to get in on Jumptown 2.0, that begins on July 1st, so that's Friday, at 5 p.m. Pacific time, and will end on July 3rd at 10 p.m. Pacific time. So this event is much shorter than the Ninetales gang, so if you're wanting to get on Jumptown, make sure you're available during that time. The good news is, you don't have to wait for the dynamic event to happen, because it's not a timed event like Ninetales. It's just an interactive event with other players. Now, of course, if you guys do not have a game package yet, now's the time. Make sure you get one, get the game downloaded. When you go to sign up, please use the referral code in the description below. It helps me out and it helps you out. It gives you 5,000 AUEC, that's the currency in Star Citizen, to get you started, get you some armor, some weapons, whatever you want, to give you a little bit of an advantage starting out. Now, guys, that is it for Star Citizen news today. Let me know what you guys think about this type of video. I know it's not showcasing any specific gameplay, but I wanted to get this news out to you because not everyone follows the news that comes out of CIG closely. I want you guys to be on top of the information. This was only released a few hours ago, so let me know what you think if you guys want these types of videos to continue when they do make updates. Just to keep you guys updated on this channel, I am working on a Space Medic gameplay video, a how-to, for those of you just starting out. If you don't have the Cutlass Red, if you just have the base game, I am using the Aurora. I spent all of the money I have in game to get the ship for you guys. We're going to go from the ground up, from the basics. If that's something you think you're interested in, and I would like to personally thank the subscriber that requested this video. I do read all of the comments, guys. If you have any requests, any ideas for a video, let me know, and I will absolutely make it. You know, it might not be right away, but I will definitely make it into a video because I want to help you guys out. So, let me know what you guys think. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace.